I will be resuming that. Okay, so we were discussing about that yesterday also. We discussed that when two or more than two atoms get combined, they form a molecule. And we have already discussed about that the molecule are of two type, molecule of element and molecule of compound, right? So we have also discussed that if the atoms, if two or more than two atoms of the same element get combined, they will form the molecule of an element like O2, O3, P4, S8, C60. These are all what we call as molecule of an element because in these it's a group of it's a group of atoms where all the all all the atoms are of same all the atoms are of same element, so they will be called as molecule of compound, sorry, molecule of element, right? Actual में ना there are some students who are still waiting. Let me admit them. Okay, so we were discussing that if the atoms of same element combine, then they will be called as molecule of an element. Whatever be the number of atoms, like here in P4 there are 4 atoms, in S8 there are 8 atoms, where in C60, that is Buckminster fullerenes, there are 60 atoms of carbon will combine to form the molecule of the element. Right. Now we are going to discuss about the molecule of a compound. If I talk about the molecule of a compound, if two or more than two atoms of different element get combined, they will form the molecule of a compound. CH3COOH. Like there are so many. Like here we are having HCl, H2SO4, CH3COOH, and so many. They will be called as molecule of a compound. Now there are in the like yesterday we have discussed that in the molecule of an element there are monoatomic molecule, diatomic molecule, triatomic molecule. Here also in the molecule of a compound there are diatomic molecule, triatomic molecule, and tetraatomic molecule. For example, this is polyatomic molecule. Here in this there is two elements are involved, two atoms are involved, so it is it's a diatomic molecule. What is it? It is diatomic molecule. Like if I talk about CO2, there are three atoms involved. How? One atom of oxygen and, sorry, one atom of carbon and two atoms of oxygen. If you combine them, they will become the three atoms. So it is triatomic molecule. What is it? It is triatomic molecule. In the same manner, we are having the tetraatomic molecule. Like if I talk about H2O2, there are two atoms of hydrogen and two atoms of oxygen. So together there are only four atoms, so they will be called as tetraatomic molecule, right? So this was all about that, how to molecule of a compound. Now we have to find out, we have to discuss about naming the molecule of a compound. How to name the molecule of a compound? Molecule of a compound, the always combine in the fixed ratio. They combine whatever are the molecule, they always combine in fixed ratio, that we have already discussed. If I talk about, like there we are having the structures of different molecule. But before we discuss about the structure of different molecule, we have to understand that how to name the molecule of a compound where there is two different elements are involved. Let me tell you molecule of a compound can have two names. One is common name and one is scientific. Somewhere their common names are so popular that we don't bother to give them the common scientific name, right? For example, if I talk about CO2, how to name it? Now, it is a molecule of a compound, so whose name I should write first? Because there are two elements, different elements are involved. One is one is carbon and one is oxygen. Two different atoms are involved, carbon and oxygen. Now, how is it we call it carbon dioxide? Why don't we take oxygen first followed by carbon? Is there any rule? Yes, this is the rule. What while naming a molecule of a compound, we have to take the name of more electronegative element. The less first, what we have to do, the less electronegative element is to be named first. Less electronegative element has to be named first, followed by the more electronegative element. Now, question is that what is this electronegativity, right? Let me explain it to you. What is electronegativity? The tendency of an atom in a molecule to attract the shared pair of electrons. For example, let me tell you, if carbon has combined with oxygen, is it that carbon has donated the electron towards the oxygen so as to form the compound? No, they always, now if there is the, ये हमेशा याद रखना, if there is the compound between the two non-metals, compound of two non-metal will always form the compound by sharing of electron. The compound will be formed by sharing of electron. And somehow the more electronegative, that is that element which will attract the share pair towards itself, we have to name that first, followed by the that which is less electronegative, we have to name that first. So first name should be of less electronegative element, then second should be one which is more electronegative in nature. Now what is electronegative? Electronegative, as I've told you, that ability of the atom to attract the shared pair of electron towards itself. Ability of an atom to attract the shared pair of electron towards itself, that is called as electronegative. Okay. So this has to be kept in consideration while naming the molecule of a compound. First name we must write of less electronegative, followed by the name where there is the more electronegative, which are more electronegative in nature. Like here we are having carbon is less electronegative, oxygen is more electronegative, because there are two atoms. So we will name it, it will have a name is having two parts, one is carbon and oxygen. Now we won't call it carbon and oxygen. What we have to also take into consideration the number of atoms. What we have to take into consideration is the number of atoms. These are the number of atoms which are written, right? So what I will write down the name, it is carbon. How many atoms? For two atoms. For that I will write down di. Carbon dioxygen. Like carbon dioxide. Like, but one thing, one more point has to be taken into consideration, that while naming, the last name should replace with ide, oxide. The last name, the E should be replaced with the ide, right? While naming, the number of atoms have to be mentioned, okay, and then the end, then name should end with "ide." Name should end with "ide," right? Like if I have in the same manner, if I have HCl, so first name will be of that which is less electronegative, second name more electronegative. So here we will say it is hydrogen. There are only one atoms, so we are not going to write down the mono or something like that. Even if there is, we can write hydrogen chloride. Like we are having multiple compounds of carbon and carbon dioxide. Now, how can we write down the name? We have already understood the name of carbon dioxide, but here there is only one atom of oxygen. So what can I do? I will first of all write down carbon. Then how many atoms? Only one atom of oxygen. So mono. Mono means one. How many oxygen? One oxygen, so we can write carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide because there are two atoms of oxygen involved. Like I have told you that there are certain elements where we don't bother to give them the scientific name. They are so famous with their common name, like H2O. Otherwise, it should have been, we don't call it as hydrogen oxide. We don't call it dihydrogen oxide, although its chemical name should have been dihydrogen oxide. But we don't call it dihydrogen oxide. It is named by the common name only, which we call as water. Right? Because somehow there are certain compounds, their common name is so famous, like NH3. NH3. We don't call it nitrogen trihydride. We don't call it nitrogen trihydride. What we call it as ammonia. So this is how can we name the molecular compound, right? Now we are going to discuss about the molecular mass, right? We have discussed yesterday about the atomic mass as compared to 1/12 of the C12 atom. In the same manner, molecular mass of a substance, that is element or a compound, is the average relative atomic mass of the molecule as compared with that of the atom of C12. Now here the main thing is we have to learn how to calculate. We won't lay more emphasis on the definition. We will lay emphasis on how to calculate the molecular mass of a compound. Whether the compound is of element or it is of element or a compound. Molecule, we have to understand how to calculate the molecular mass, right? Before we discuss what is an ion, we have to know how to calculate the molecular mass. For example, if I am having molecule of a compound H2 and molecule of element H2 and molecule of a compound HCl. Now, how to calculate their molecular mass? We know that what is their atomic mass. Atomic mass of hydrogen is 1, but how many atoms are there? There we are having 2 atoms. So the molecular mass of H2 is 2. The molecular mass of hydrogen is 2. Right? In the same manner, if I want to calculate the molecular mass of O2, we know the atomic mass, that is mass of one atom of oxygen is 16. Mass of one atom of oxygen is 16. How many atoms are there? 2 atoms. So multiply it by the number of atoms. So you will get the 32 units. In the same manner, if I try to calculate of O3, then it will be 16 into 3, right? Whatever, right? Now, if I want to calculate the molecular mass of a compound, then again I will first of all write down their molecular mass and then I will just plus them. For example, if there is CO2, yeah, H2O, let it be H2O. How many atoms of hydrogen are there? 2. What is the molecule atomic mass of hydrogen? It is 1. So I will write 1 into 2 plus 16 into 1, because there is only one atom of oxygen here in the formula. So it will be 2 plus 16. That is the molecular mass of H2O is 18 units. In the same manner, let me show it to you for H2SO4. How many atoms of hydrogen? 2 atoms of hydrogen. 1 into 2 plus how many atoms of sulfur? There is the
four.
सल्फर का इस सिर्फ 1 है and its atomic mass is 32. So I will write 32 into 1 plus how many atoms of oxygen are there? 4.
Four.
So I will write 16 into 4. Then I will calculate 2 plus 32 plus 32 plus, and which ultimately will turn to be 98 units. In the same manner, you can calculate the molecular mass of an element as well as of a compound.